The mark of the beast. This is the mark of the beast. 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 This is the mark of the beast. If you waking up grabbing his phone at work, at home, you are now a slave. You are now a digital slave. You come to this plantation. This is a new world. This is a physical world. You have a spiritual world. Now you have the metaverse world. Don't you leave your real world and enter into this metaverse world and stay on here all day. You be at the table with your kids, your wife. So now you have entered into hell. This is the mark of the beast. If you
Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Oh,
And we would like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Hey, blessings and safety to the Lord's elect. I'm your fellow servant, my Aquadar. I got the brother Yaquan with me.
So,
and we represent the great millstone camp here in Cleveland, and this is a phone tag lesson, man. All right. Hey, hey, man, according to Charleston White, man, we all doomed. All right. Because the mark of the beast is the cell phone. Shalakia, bro. All right.
And then he said, when you on your phone, you enter into hell.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, look, man. Charleston White, man. Stick to, talking about gangbangers and rappers, man. Okay? Stick to that, man. All right? Don't come into our lane. And when I say our lane, I'm saying our lane, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down, man. All right? Because now you entering into our lane, talking about the MOTB is cell phones. Well, if the MOTB is cell phones, we're doomed.
Right.
All right? You tell me one person in its truth that doesn't have a cell phone. All right? And this time we need cell phones to be able to do what, man? To do the work, to push this word out, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a good point because, like you said, these cell phones is being used to push the gospel out, pursuant to Psalms, the 19th chapter.
Hey, grab that real quick, Doc.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Hey, the scriptures say that this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nation, and then shall the end come. All right, and also we understand that knowledge increased. So we don't have to get on ships and boats and travel sea to sea, land to land to push out the word of the Lord, man. The Lord had made a new way, okay? You got it, brother.
This is Psalms chapter 19, verse 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Which is going to the satellites up there. And it says in verse 2, day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night sheweth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is going out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them have he set a tabernacle for the sun. So that's going into the internet if you can receive it. Their line is going out into all the world. There's no speech, no language where our voice is not heard because through the internet, you have the captions and the translations that's being placed upon the videos. And when brothers in America are sleeping, you got brothers in Australia and in Germany who are awake and preaching the word, and you could hear their videos at any time of the day. So this is Bible prophecy, like the brother said, Daniel the 12th chapter, it said that knowledge shall be increased, which means technology.
So hey, so that's a dumb accusation, man.
Yeah, and if I could just add one more thing,
you got it, brother.
Like the technology of a cell phone is not new. That goes back to the Urim and the Thummim that the priest would use. Which when you go into the Urim and the Thummim, it's a particular arrangement of stones and lights. Okay, and that's all that the cell phone is. Everything the cell phone is made of comes from the earth. Okay, and the Urim and the Thummim was a particular arrangement of lights that would show the priest a particular answer when there was no physical proof of what they were dealing with. So this technology is not new, man. Like he's trying to make it seem like this is some, satanic technology. This is just a tool, like everything else.
Hey, like the scriptures say, there's nothing new under the sun. Hey, matter of fact, grab that up.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9. It said, the thing that have been It is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun.
Like the brother was going into, man. So this cell phone technology it's dated back, man, before us, man. Okay, hey, it's nothing new under the sun. See, he's presenting it like this is like a 20th century thing, man.
Right.
19th century thing, man.
Right. The actual mark of the beast, which is the RFID micro C-hip, that is a 20th century thing.
That's right, brother.
I mean, the concept is branding your servants and your slaves, but the technology that's being used, it's actually being presented in these last days for the first time, And if you take it, you're going to be disqualified for salvation.
Mm-hmm.
Which I got that precept.
Yeah, you got it.
Because that proves why the cell phones and like you other Hebrew Israelite camps say sin is the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is not sin and it's not cell phone, because then we all would be doomed.
Hey, well, I wanted to say, because Yahweh Shai even said, call no man good but the Father. God. And the scriptures also say that our righteousness is as filthy rags, man. So if sin was the MOTB, we're doomed too. We're doomed again. We're doomed 2 times, Finesse.
Right, double doomed.
Double doomed.
This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So that right there, that's the punishment for taking the mark of the beast. You're going to be destroyed in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So obviously the mark can't be cell phones, because everybody that had a cell phone 5 times over. I done bought 5 cell phones since they came out. When is the Lord going to bring the judgment then?
That's right. That's right, brother. Hey, matter of fact, go to Revelations 13. All right, because we're going to go into what the mark of the beast is, man. It's an actual incision, man, under the flesh, man. Not no damn cell phone, man.
Right. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Now you can go into that word mark, or you can break it down. You got it, but you can go into that word mark too.
Yeah, because the word mark is in the Greek is charagma, which means an imprinted mark, a thing sculpted. Basically, it's describing a physical mark, not a spiritual mark, but something physical that's going to be etched in you. And then remember, this is what John saw. He saw this, so it can't be. How can you see something spiritually be placed in somebody? That's right. He saw something physical being placed in somebody. And I'm gonna go to the word. I kind of already broke it down, but it says a stamp, an imprinted mark. Another word for imprint, if you look up Google and you type in a synonym of imprint, it's going to tell you implant. That's a synonym of imprint, implant. It says, of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the anti-Messiah system. The mark branded upon horses. Right, which like the small hats, they look at the population as what they call goy, which means cattle, And then it says thing, carved, sculpture, graven image, and idolatrous image. So this is basically a physical mark that's being placed upon the foreheads, which means in your mind or in your brain or in your right hand. And it's going to tell you the purpose of this mark. In verse 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
And so I wanted to say this, because, first of all, I want to make this point that it said that he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. You have some older people of the older generation that don't have cell phones. They may have a house phone. Right. That's number one. Number two, yes, you can buy and sell, using phone payments. Okay, but you don't have to.
Right, exactly.
It's an option.
Well, it's many countries in the world that don't have these phones all like that. You know what I'm saying? You go to these certain African countries, Madagascar and Papua New Guinea and all these, and India. A lot of people in these various different third world countries, they don't have cell phones, man. They first time seeing a cell phone is when an American come over there and shoot a YouTube video or some shit. What
you got it, brother?
So it says, Revelation 13:17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So, like I always say, this mark is an economic mark. This mark is actually going to be the new money. It's not going to have money on it, like how your cell phone, you can put your money on the cell phone. No, the mark is actually going to be the money, And so that's why it says you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have it, because it is money. It's going to be the currency. It's going to be what's current in that day.
That's right, brother.
All right. And so really, this is just another example of, like the brother said, you Israelite leaders, because he would be considered a poor excuse for a leader in our community, But the scripture say the leaders, I'm going to read it real quick if I can. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Because really you shouldn't be speaking on the Bible. You shouldn't be speaking on nothing that's in the Bible, because you're not a prophet. Okay. And but you have a lot of our people who have a platform and they have a following. They want to speak on the prophecies and they want to speak on the Bible because of our preaching, and our ministry has turned this world upside down. And so now everybody want to give their take on the facts that we've already brought out and try to twist the scriptures, to sound deep, basically. But if you're listening to a guy like that, you're going to be destroyed, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I got one. This is Habakkuk 2:3. It reads, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. All right. And that's what's going on. All right. That vision, that prophecy is speaking. It's evident what the MOTB is, man. All right. Now, we done heard, a lot of buffoonery, coming into the truth, hearing that the I done heard niggas say that the MOTB was the heathen nations. And by us wanting to deal with the heathen woman, that's taking the MOTB. I done heard a nigga, Adam Abbott, say that the MOTB was wicked police officers.
Wow.
But it's speaking. It's speaking what the MOTB is, man. The dollar is collapsing. All right, because with this war going on with Iran and America, they say, look, man, if you want to go through this area, you have to trade. And I forgot that currency, that Moabite currency. Say it again, bro.
It's called the yuan.
The yuan. That's a move that is going to further say bye-bye to the American dollar, man.
Right. Yep. And you got the like you said, Elon Musk is doing his trials with the Neuralink.
That's right.
He started human trials last year, I believe. And, he's close with Donald Trump, despite them not really being in the news all like that. They still have a tight relationship. And so everything is in place for this prophecy to be fulfilled through the micro-CHIP.
Mm-hmm. So it says, in the end, they shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. So when this dollar collapse, all right, you ain't going to see Charleston White do another video talking about the MOTB and cell phones, man.
I'm already calling him.
Okay? You ain't going to see him with the mark of the beast of cell phone. Then he said, when you watch your cell phone, you just now enter hell. Nigga, hell is a condition of living, man. This is hell.
Right.
Hell is the grave.
Right. So you in hell when you got to wake up at 4 a.m. and do a 12-hour shift for the so-called white man. You in hell being in America for 350 years and not knowing who you are. Like the brother said, hell is a condition, And we were sent here to correct all you people. See, you people, you spew your madness, and then the prophets come and they clean it up and they filter it through the scriptures and they give the correct interpretation. We're like a filtration system. You know what I'm saying? You got dirty water, but then when you put that dirty water through the coal and the sand and the rocks and the leaves, which is like the filtration, it comes out clean, and it's pure for your ears so that you can get the correct and sound doctrine.
That's right, bro.
I had one more.
Con.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 33. It says, "And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them." You know, so when the prophecy that we've been speaking on, which is the MOTB, when it comes to pass, everybody's going to know that, damn, Great Millstone, they was the prophets. You know, because beginning with our apostles, the elder apostles to heart on down, they've been pushing this prophecy for decades, man.
Mm-hmm.
Before the technology was, mainstream, before you saw it on TV and Mr. Beast was doing episodes on it, and Elon Musk was even on the scene for real. You didn't even know who Elon Musk was. Our apostles was telling you about this technology, and so when it come to pass, everybody's gonna revert back to great GMS YouTube channels, because why? We the only Hebrew Israelite camp that pushes this prophecy, man. And so this prophecy is really what separates the prophets from the false prophets, and the Lord's gonna reveal it.
That's right, bro.
That's all I had, though.
So matter of fact, I'm gonna just get this out.
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah 28:9. It says, "The prophet which prophesieth peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord had truly sent them." And the reason why I brought that out, all right, because you do have a lot of prophets out here prophesying of peace and prosperity. But the reason why I brought that out is because you got a lot of people just spewing out madness, man, and then they're adding their twist to the scriptures, man. Hey, look, what Charleston White just did was he just added to the scriptures, man.
That's crazy, because I was holding that precept too.
You're gonna have to bring that out, but it's gonna be truly known who the Lord have sent. Okay, when these things happen, because when you read Ezekiel the 12th chapter, it talks about the 25th verse. It's matter of fact, let me grab that real quick, This is Ezekiel 12, and I'm gonna go straight to the point, verse 25, and it reads, "For I am the Lord, I will speak," and the Lord speaks through prophets. Okay, and I'll say this too, man. These different platforms gave you niggas a voice to speak, man. None of these niggas was speaking when the apostles and elders came on the scene, man. Where was these Charleston Whites at then, man?
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Where was these Charleston Whites, man? Where was these Antoine, what's that nigga name?
Antoine Daniels.
Where was these Antoine Daniels and these Kevin Samuels and the apostles and them been speaking about this before the internet, before niggas was getting on YouTube. The apostles was on the corners in New York preaching this, man, talking about the black woman this and the black woman that, and the MOTB is this, and the apostles was out there. The true name of the Lord was this. Charleston White, nigga, you the same nigga that was just, you did a video talking shit about us.
Right.
Nigga, show me I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Why you don't hear these other tribes talking about they Israelites, but these black niggas? Yeah, hey, look, the Lord gonna put that nigga to death, man. All right?
Mm-hmm.
But it says, Ezekiel 12:25, "For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass." And the word that he shall speak shall come to pass, man. We're telling you that the MOTB is that tiny digital technology that they're going to put underneath your flesh, man. It says, "And it shall no more be prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and perform it, saith the Lord." So you're about to watch the Lord perform the words that we are speaking, man. Because these words belong to him. And the Lord said, "Hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me." So we warning our people not to take this, the MOTB, because the scripture that the brother read, you're going to be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, which the Lamb is Yahweh Shai, man.
Mm-hmm.
But you got it out.
This is just that precept you quoted, Proverbs chapter 30, verse 5. It says verse 6, it says, "Add thou not unto his words, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar." And that's what Charleston White did. You know what I'm saying? He tried to insert the cell phone into Bible prophecy, and it's not. He's adding unto the words, and the Lord got us reproving him, because we're the mouth of the Lord. Whether you understand it, like it, believe it or not. It says they speak not according to the word because there's no light in them. So that's all I got, though.
Yeah, I'm going to close this. It's Revelations 22 And 18, it says, "For I testify unto every man that hears the words of the prophecy of this book." And I know these niggas is watching the apostles and elders, man. Or they watching brothers. All right? Because hey, you got some of these niggas speaking the same thing that we speak on these epistles, man. Ain't no coincidence. They speaking the same words. The mark of the beast.
Well, shit, even the other words that they use, like edification or like even Papoose, he did a recent diss to 50 Cent, and the title of the song was called Agent Provocateur. I've never heard a nigga use that term ever in my life. It's certain words that I didn't even know until I started watching Apostles videos, you know, and now we hearing those same words be used in mainstream media, these artists, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's apparent that where they're getting this information and knowledge from.
That's right, brother. It says, "For I testify to every man that hear the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, Yahweh shall add unto him the plagues that are written in the book." And Charleston White, nigga, you just said that the mark of the beast is the cell phone, nigga. You're adding to the prophecies. The prophecies don't say that the mark of the beast is a cell phone. Go ahead,
right,
brother.
And if the mark of the beast is a cell phone, nigga, then you got the mark of the beast.
You got the mark of the beast.
He pulled the phone out of his pocket.
Hey, I should have typed Charleston White has the mark of the beast.
Right. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Do you understand that those that take the mark of the beast gonna be destroyed, but you trying to sound deep and saying that it's a cell phone, but you got a cell phone then. Why you got a cell phone then? Nigga, retarded.
But see, that's just a stupid nigga that's actually trying to counter the truth. Because these people hear what we're saying, okay, and they're trying to counter it. All right? Nigga, you this is not even your lane, nigga. So when you speak spirituality or you're speaking about these precepts and these scriptures, then you're trying to counter the man of the Lord, man. That's all it is, man. And you go, hey, look, man, that video that the elder in South Carolina, Manatazakba did, I guarantee Charleston White saw that. All right, because they have people that actually surf the internet to see if their name is coming up and what their name is coming up in. You know? But hey, man, may Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, man, destroy all you niggas that's misleading the flock, man. And this is why the scriptures say, you know, refrain from these people, man. You know, hey, if the blind shall lead the blind, they both shall fall into a ditch. So anybody who take heed to Charleston White, because you going to have some stupid niggas out there that get rid of their cell phones, okay? There's going to be some niggas out there that get rid of these cell phones.
Right.
Charleston White said the cell phone's the mark of the beast. But we got to get rid of it.
Right.
Hey, man, may Yahweh should be our shot destroy all you niggas, man. All right. But hey, man, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm going to end giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors again to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, every will, and blessings and safety to the Lord's elect. Shalom.
Shalom.